So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So it's down to business here. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, it's hard to ignore Bellingham, Peter, because he's been compared to so many past England greats. His versatility, the unpredictability, those late runs from deep that make him a great threat. Will he reach those heights? He certainly has all the potential.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
I'm really impressed with the tenacity he's shown to intercept that. That's how they're going to make things happen. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And now they can spring out of defence. And he's intervened well there, looking to pass their way up the pitch. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, he couldn't quite catch up to that. And he's heaved it away. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's hoisted clear. Pass somewhat off target. Martinez touches it back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Valverde. Now it's Ibrahimovic. No, that's been intercepted. Beckham running with the ball. And it's Valverde. So Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Bellingham. Italy, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Muscular approach does pay off here. Nuno Mendes. Here's Tchouaméni. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Calafiori. Thuram. Hops for safety. Saliba played towards the other side.
That's a great ball crossfield.
Bellingham. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Bellingham.
This is the time you need that pace.
Tries to play it through. He can run onto that. Beckham is looking to influence the game from out wide. Now it's Martinez. Valverde. And it's Bellingham. Very nearly half an hour gone here. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bellingham. Tchouaméni. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Martinez. João Neves. This looks promising. Beckham. He is just caressing the ball. Beckham with the cross. Easy enough for the goalkeeper.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Valverde. Oh, no question, that's a foul. There's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. Calafiori. And it's Tchouaméni. Vinicius Junior. Now it's Valverde. Oh, nicely intercepted. Now it's Martinez. He has found the way through. And the shot! They've scored!
That couldn't have been a more potent injection of belief for this team. Top man, top drawer.
And that was as close to certain as can be.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Germany have fired themselves in front.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now, and the other has to tone it down.
Pinches it off him. And the referee has blown for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Italy finding themselves behind by just one goal at the break.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
That just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Italy can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Looking tidy in possession here. Tchouaméni.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Turns back here, probably the best option. Valverde. Here's Llorente. That pass has been well intercepted. Lovely pass, but can he get there? That's good play. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Mendes getting forward. Vinicius Junior looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he's forced to go back. Italy still trailing by one and looking here to take it up a notch after the break. Valverde. Defending was strong and firm. Now that looks a decent ball. That is good alertness. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Italy are not doing enough to get themselves back in the game. They're not as threatening as their opposition. It's got to change.
Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Driving forward. João Neves. That's been slipped through. Big chance! Goes for a shot! Italy have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that be about to change?
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time. Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
And he gets rid in a hurry. Bellingham. Taken back almost at once. Can he get it through? Oh, he's found support out wide. It's a promising position. Calafiori. He's not played the ball, that's a foul.
Substitution for Germany, number 30.
The two coaches are signalling changes here,
Number
both at the same
15,
time.
Lautaro Martinez.
Shin to shin,
Number
bicep to
87,
bicep, and he wins out.
John Evans. Number 4, Bellingham.
Dani
Coming on
Olmo.
the field, number 11, Cristiano Ronaldo.
He's a sharp little ball here. And that pass just
Number
didn't
8,
quite work.
Barella.
Chouameni.
Number 13, Eze. Substitution.
And here's Bale. And there's the shot! And a truly agonising miss.
Well, the lead may be fragile, but the keeper was focused and strong.
That's a good foray he's making. And that's a throw. Not the most accurate pass. Sorloth. Italy are running out of time and out of options.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
And it's Olmo. Lovely bit of skill. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's picked his way through. Yildiz. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Looking for a... He's having a shot! And he couldn't finish.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Substitution for Germany, number 24.
Now some movement on the bench,
Beckham.
and we are going to see a change.
Coming on the field
He got amongst
is
the goals here,
number
and
2,
now he takes his
Hakimi.
leave.
He's sharing a smile
There
or
will be
two as he's
1
leaving the
minute
pitch,
at a time.
Peter. I think his contribution is widely appreciated.
Eze. Now who's going to be first to this? Sorloth. Oh, what has happened here? Plays it in low. And he's taking no chances there. And that will be it. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times effervescence, but just one goal to show for all of that. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. We are just getting started. Passing nice and neat. Varane kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. That is good progress on the left. And he goes cross-field.
That's a cracking pass to stretch the opposition.
Now it's Neves. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, Aurelien Tchouameni is someone I see as being a real tour de force in that midfield. He's a tireless worker. I've heard so many people say he's just a nightmare to try and get away from. A real destroyer whose abilities on the counter-press are very potent.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. And it's Bellingham. Tchouameni. Shot could be on. Martinez. So no chances falling either way for the time being. Llorente. Ferdinand. And here's Vinicius Junior. Valverde. Ibrahimovic. He's played it back.
Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers: don't concede the opener.
That's a shade optimistic. Azar, a player who needs no introduction. And here's Vinicius Junior. Valverde. And here's Ibrahimovic. And it's Llorente. No, didn't quite have the weight on it. Oh no, this does not look good. No, wait. Real chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Nuno Mendes with the cross. Varane gets it away. Martinez. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Bellingham. Valverde. And it's Tchouameni. Now it's Bellingham. Nice control. And it's Tchouameni. It's Bellingham. Tchouameni. And it's Tchouameni. Big chance! No, just over.
Oh, did the keeper have that covered? I'm not sure he did. I think I need a replay on that one.
"30 minutes gone. Calafiori aims beyond the defence. It's a promising position. Beckham. Cross to the back post. Ferdinand attempts a... Can he finish? That's a fair try, but just off target.
Bellingham certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
And it's Valverde. Bellingham. Bellingham touches it back.
He had nobody else to help out there.
Azar! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Bellingham. Hazard. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. That's good play. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And this is Ibrahimovic. Oh, easy pickings there. That's an imaginative pass. Just past the 40th minute mark. And the pass is intercepted. Bellingham making a dash for it. Bellingham is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And here's Neves. Tchouaméni. And that signals the end of the first period. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, I think despite the scoreline, Peter, there's only one team in it. They might not have made the most of their chances so far, but I see no signs of frustration creeping in. And maybe a bit of fine-tuning during the break, and they should get their reward in the second half.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. Back on the way then.
Italy are probably feeling...
Header! Firm header, just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Calafiori. Now he's got space here.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Oh, sweet feet. Quality ball. It's an inviting looking ball, that. João Neves. Thinks about the shot. Oh, we're still waiting for a goal to report here. And here's Beckham. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Vinicius Junior needing to deal with defending that's more up close and personal.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
And a chance! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Thuram, always a very imposing presence at the back.
Germany really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the counter-attack thanks to their pacey options.
It's their second corner of the game. And it's been taken short. Hazard. Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Bellingham receives it in a good position here, opts to play it back. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent, it's almost personal, and it had to be.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much.
Great chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And he's there to get it away.
Substitution for Germany. Number 15, Lautaro Martinez. Number 4, Bellingham. Number
Nuno Mendes.
87, Joe Neves. Number 30, Šeško. Coming on the field, number 9.
No breakthrough
Mbappe.
and well into the second period.
Number
It is
13,
still anyone's
Eze.
game.
Number 8, Barella.
Llorente.
Number 11, Cristiano Ronaldo.
For Ferdinand.
Substitutions taking place.
And he plays one through. He is through. He's had a shot! And he hits the net. Finally the breakthrough.
Well, you can see what it means to all of them. A frustrating game, but now they have what they wanted, and they're rightly pumped and ready to go again.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Germany have fired themselves in front.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from unsalvageable.
Oh, can he get onto this? Oh, it's Eze.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
More and more pressure on the ball here. Calafiori. Rafael Varane is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Barella shapes to shoot! And he's really put himself on the line here. And now a sudden chance to counter. Italy are running out of time and out of options.
Well, I like to see, Peter, that they haven't given up yet, so the spirit burns on.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Driving forward. He's got away. Spread out to the left.
Germany nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Lovely bit of skill. And it's Olmo. Ferdinand. And here's Thuram. He's on it, can he get away? Tries a shot! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter, wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Oh, lovely bit of skill. Beckham. He's shifting through the gears here. And that is it. A real high-octane conclusion. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither was able to add to the scoreline in the end.
CCTV is now in operation for your
Thoughts on what we've
safety.
just seen?
Yeah, well, I've been on the losing side in games like this, and I can tell you it really does hurt. It's about the fans, and when you let them down, it hurts that bit more. I mean, you can do all the right preparations and still end up on the losing side. I don't think they'll be going